Well, greetings, Mac enjoyers, and, well, the DVD is still processing. I mean, what'd you expect? It is a PowerPC computer after all, and stuff usually takes a long time on PowerPC Macs if you haven't known already. Hopefully when it's done processing the DVD, we can watch it together. But in the meantime, let's do some more things on the G5. Yeah, with nothing else to do aside from watching more of NASCAR racers on the Power Mac G5, I decided to bring out Ridge Racer Revolution. It's the sequel to Ridge Racer on the PS1. Or should I say, Ridge Racer! Yeah, that joke has gotten old. But anyways, let's try it out. It's frozen again. Sometimes does this. I'll have to start it up again. Here we go again. Yeah, it's time for some Ridge Racer! Well, I'll stop. That joke was kind of getting old anyways. Yeah, it became a popular meme for a while. It was part of the whole PS3 announcement. And yeah, it does have a section where you can listen to the music of Ridge Racer. Or should I say Ridge Racer Revolution. Come on. I don't need to open iTunes, I just want to test it. Again! It keeps freaking freezing. Alright, it's restart time. I'm just praying on this computer not to crash. Because for some reason, it doesn't like this CD. And this is gonna be the most temperamental computer I've used in this challenge run series yet. Because, well, it's a Power Mac G5 and these computers are known to be problematic. But it's worth it because they are capable of doing incredible stuff. Yeah, all that crashing and all that jazz is worth it in the end. So let's open up PCSX. Here we go, run CD. And there we go! All of that, just for that. Here we go. That's a loaded minigame. Yeah, just like in the original Ridge Racer. Let's go. Yeah, so this game is a bit different from standard PS1 games where they have loading screens. This one has a loading game just like the original. Alright, we're going to select Novice. And select, let's see, the yellow Solo. Yeah, automatic just for the sake of demonstration. Wait a minute. Reset. Control stopped working. Yeah, X is accelerate. Here we go. Yeah, for some reason, as soon as I go to the race, the controls don't work anymore. Yeah, it's an issue with this game, I believe. Now it works. Forgot what's that button again? Oh, I look at the controls. Preferences. Yeah, it's the arrow keys. At least the loading game works. Yeah, sometimes the controls don't work, and sometimes the accelerator is jammed. For example, here it is playing on a PS3. Yeah, it loads the usual title screen, well, the startup screen. And it also loads the loading game just fine. Yeah, this game doesn't support analog controls, so that's probably why it didn't work that well. Because I had it set to digital. Well, I had it set to analog and didn't have it set to digital. Yeah, you see? Works just fine. Yeah, it might be a problem with the controls being set to digital. Yeah, the drift takes a bit of getting used to because it's, well, different from any Ridge Racer game I've played. Yeah, see what I mean. It plays just fine in the PS3. It's just a demonstration anyways. So let's fix the one problem that I have with the game on PCSX. Let's try out NASCAR Rumble. Oh, and by the way, I'm actually going to do a challenge run on NASCAR Rumble. I'm going to try to beat championship mode by using the RV. One of the worst vehicles in the game, and what motivated me to do this challenge run is Ryokin's videos. Hopefully NASCAR Rumble will work better than Ridge Racer Revolution. It's always a toss-up with any game on PCSX. Sometimes they'll work, sometimes they won't. And sometimes they'll have glitches that make them near unplayable, like Gran Turismo 2. Yeah, NASCAR Rumble works. But can't get past the title screen. Alrighty, let's select single race. Who are we gonna pick? Yeah, it seems to work better than Ridge Racer Revolution. Alright, let's see. Let's pick Mark Martin. 'Cause why not? Yeah, Gold Rush is usually the easiest track in the game. Yeah, it works better than Ridge Racer Revolution for some reason. Although I'm not going to use this computer for the challenge run, I'm going to do it on the PS3.
Good use out of that.
Yeah, like, why is it that with Ridge Racer Revolution, I can't get the freaking controls to work, even with the keyboard, but with this game, it works just fine. Yeah, we're gonna have to slow down. Storm. Yeah, don't mess with Grandpa Martin. That's what Michael Moose calls Mark Martin. Yeah, he's a NASCAR driver you definitely don't want to mess with.
Don't get big-headed.
Especially when it comes to the playoff format. Like, he absolutely despises the NASCAR playoff format, and I can see why.
Okay, quit being a nice guy.
The previous NASCAR playoff format was terrible. I mean, my favorite driver lost a championship because of a caution. Yeah. One of my favorite drivers. Yeah. A lot of you probably don't follow NASCAR anyways, but I do though. Oh, good golly. Someone got up the twister.
Hey, look at there. I think your one man can let him get knocked.
Whoops. Yeah, it froze. I was having fun for a bit until that happened. Oh well. That's PCSX for you. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. going back to the PS3. But anyways, I'm gonna go check on my DVD progress. It's getting there. Yeah, it's taken a while, but it's getting there. And I also gotta thank the person on Tinker Different for suggesting to convert a file that DVD Studio Pro 4 would handle. Yeah, I'm new to DVD Studio Pro 4, and hopefully I'll keep that advice in mind for next time. Because I really, really want to use DVD Studio Pro 4, and it has some good looking menus. It's a shame you have to convert the video files in such a specific way for it to recognize it. But oh well, you take what you get. If you have suggestions on which video file formats are recommended for DVD Studio 4 Pro 4, shoot them up in the comments. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions on which video format I should use. So yeah, let's go back upstairs and watch some YouTube on the G5. So yeah, I decided to test out a program that I've tested out on the iMac G5. SNES 9X. It worked pretty well on that computer, even though it's significantly slower than the Power Mac G5. And yes, I even got a controller. Yeah, this controller actually worked. Well, it didn't work on PCSX for some reason, but it worked on this emulator. So let's open ROM image, and the game that I downloaded is Aerofighters. Aerofighters, more specifically, the North American version, the original Japanese version is called Sonic Wings, is one of those games that you have to play it on an emulator because of its rarity and its high price tag. It's really expensive. Unless if you're one of those hardcore game collectors, your best bet is to play it on an emulator. So yeah, I downloaded it. Yeah, it's published by Mickle River. Yeah, that definitely does sound like a fish and chips restaurant. Yeah, it sounds more like a fish and chips restaurant than it does a game publisher. It's developed by Video System, by the way. And yeah, let's select Blastercute. And yes, I actually do know their names, by the way. Yeah, this game is hard. It's probably one of the hardest shmups ever. And if you haven't noticed already, this game is reminiscent of a certain Capcom shooter. I think it's called 1942 or 1943. I have to look that up. I can't remember what it's called, but it's similar to that game. And yeah, you have to be careful. Yeah, that helicopter's really tough. And yeah, there's the things from Xevious. Yeah, I told you this game was really hard. You have to have the reflexes of a Jedi to beat it. Because it is made to gobble up quarters after all. Yeah, it's a quarter muncher. Boom! Yeah. Yeah, it's made to be a quarter muncher. Oh, the boss has a second form. Yeah, this is one of those hard shoot-em-ups. How many projectiles that guy's shooting. Yeah, it is very hard, but it's pretty much rewarding if you're able to beat it. Oh my golly. Yeah, you definitely need the bomb power up to defeat that boss. And yes, the emulator works and the controller works. Yeah, there's no excuse for the controller not to work, because it works on my G5. I don't think I'm supposed to destroy the cars. Jeez. You destroy buildings with a friggin' F-18 Hornets? Must be the F-18 Hornet from Independence Day. And game over, because you do have a limited set of continues. Again, this game was made to gobble up your quarters. Let's try a different pilot. Select the FSX. Shun! Yeah, sorry if I butchered that pronunciation. My Japanese is a bit rusty. I don't know a lot about Japanese language. And yeah, it's a friggin' fighter jet that shoots shurikens. Typical shmup logic, am I right? Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, Hien was the weakest character in Airfighter's Assault on the N64. Yeah, shame that video system didn't stick around, because it would have been amazing if they made a Formula 1 game that competed with EA's offerings. Yeah, Hien is really overpowered. Like, his special weapon has missiles. Oh man, it's a submarine. Yeah, you do need that weapon in a, well, you know what it's called. Yeah, I say it because this is supposed to be a family-friendly video. Yeah, it's bullet heck. Yeah, like, it's a genre, like. Oh, guys. It's the laser thing from Lightning Fighters. Yeah, it's a battleship boss. And yeah, that level actually does fit the description for what Few said in one of his videos, Few Adams, you know, that Transformers YouTuber. Yeah. This is exactly that level. Jeez, you have to go for like 4 special weapons just to take out this boss. Again, this game was made to gobble up your quarters. Alright, we got him. So yeah, that'll be it for now. You know the drill by now. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, just in case I already done so. Hopefully the DVD will be ready. Catch you guys next time, and peace out.